Hello, good morning. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. Okay, so here we have a used Mazda 3. It's a November 19 car. So this is one of the earlier Mazda 3s in this shape. These are a fantastic car, and I think have gained popularity over the last couple of years. I think hatchbacks weren't kind of in vogue in 2019 when this replaced the previous shape, but very much so now. I think hatchbacks are back in. I think another reason is there isn't anything hatchback like it that's any good, I wouldn't say. I mean, obviously there are some very good cars, but you'd have to spend a lot of money. But in terms of, you know, if you were to buy the Ford equivalent, the Vauxhall equivalent, any sort of the French car equivalent, the VW equivalent, you'd get a little 3-cylinder engine. With this, you get a 2-litre engine. So when Jeremy Clarkson did his review on this, and he said, look, if you're looking to buy this type of car, there's nothing else better on the market, I must concur with him. Not that I'm biased, of course. Now, let me tell you the background on this vehicle. It's a Sport Lux spec. It's done about 21,000 miles. It's got a full, complete service history with us, TW White & Sons. Now, I actually personally sold it to the first owner back in November 19. A very nice lady. In fact, I've been in touch with her over the last couple of days, because she has another Mazda 3, I think it's a 71 plate, and she's potentially looking to change that. So the first owner, very well known to me, she's had numerous cars here. And the second owner, this was the second car he'd ever bought of me, a very nice gentleman, lived locally, but moved over to, funny enough, Leatherhead Way, which is closer to one of our other branches, but he's quite loyal to myself, and he's had to give up driving. He's had to take driving tests now every year. He's had enough of it, so he's given up driving, and I collected this off him yesterday. So the car, I've given it a quick clean. It's in Polymetal grey. I've got a few little jobs to do on it. Got to put it through the workshop. There's a couple of rashes on the wheels, a few little cosmetic marks, which will all be done over the course of the next couple of days. So now, the Sport Lux spec, this is a current model, this Mazda 3, but the Sport Lux spec is equivalent of the exclusive line. So if you go onto the Mazda website, new website, on new cars, that's the sort of spec that you'll be looking at. Now, just showed you the boot. That is a family-friendly boot, and I can say that from my own experience. You can get a pushchair in there, a pram, all that sort of stuff that goes along with having young children. I've got the service history there in the car. I'll share that with you in a minute. Let's say, car's got a couple of curbed wheels, a couple of little things that I need to polish out, a few little touch-ins, nothing serious, just your usual sort of stuff that you get with used cars, and this car will be ready for its next keeper. But it's always lovely, if you've watched any of my videos, I know a lot of people have seen a few of my videos, but it's always nice when you know the car, and you can tell a little bit of a story and back it up, of course. Here's the service history. There you go, look, the car. Oh, sorry, no, I'm not telling porkies. 30th of November 19. Yep, when the car was registered. All right, and look at this. So we did the PDI, because I believe this was my showroom car, in June 19. So that was when the car was delivered to us. We did the service in 22, so 4,500 miles, 8136 miles. All right, it's like a year apart. 23. Now, notice this one's done in Weybridge, because the second owner had moved to sort of Leatherhead Way, so that was his more local garage, and then he came back again, had a service with us in 24, and then at our other garage in Leatherhead, close to him, in 25. All right, so full service history. You got this lovely dash. There's the mileage there, 2191 miles. All right, you've also got a heads-up display and the multimedia MZD Connect screen. Dual zone climate, heated seats, CD player. If you bought a 21 plate one of these, or a 20 plate possibly, wouldn't have a CD player. don't know why. So the newer you got, the less you got. Auto lights, high beam control. The lights are amazing. They sort of turn as you turn, and I can see more at night than I can in the day. Adaptive cruise control, so a very safe car. Rimless mirror, giving it a premium effect. It really does. I know it sounds cheesy me saying that. Front and rear sensors, rear camera, blind spot monitoring. So if someone was to under or overtake you, it will warn you. Lane assist. I say that the list goes on. These are a very well appointed car. I say we do retail non-franchise cars here, and I look at the equivalent sort of cars and I think, oh, where's this, where's that, or that's a little bit basic, this, that and the other. So I do come and see for yourself. And also the fit and finish of the cars are really, really, really good, and I do think those traditional premium branded cars need to watch out. Okay, so a quick look, go through the settings. Driver assistance, sort of radar, cruise control, speed limit sign alert, rear cross traffic alert. If you're reversing out of a parking space, it will warn you about cross traffic, which is very, very handy. Certainly when I'm coming out of my driveway. Lane assist, collision avoidance. So a very safe car. So, you know, if you are, well, anyone really, but if you know, carrying your family around, this is certainly something I would be happy to do. I've got some old vintage cars, and when I take my 6-year-old son out, you know, I'm always in the back of my mind, oh, you know, it doesn't have this, it doesn't have that, it doesn't have crumple zones and lane assist and bits and pieces, you know, and I sometimes think, I hope, you know, nothing should happen. I feel very, very guilty. So yeah, no, a very, very good car, practical and economical. All right. Now, we are a Mazda used approved dealer. Now, not all Mazda dealers are a part of the used approved scheme, so make sure they are, because you'll get a 12-month warranty with us, which is a Mazda warranty, a Mazda ZZ Plus used car warranty, which also includes 12 months comprehensive roadside assistance, which includes home start and European cover. Okay, a lot of other warranties will have, you know, sort of a bare bones roadside assistance, but it won't be any good unless you upgrade it. Okay, so with the warranty, you get a very high level of prep. Yeah, so the cars go through the workshop and they're indiscriminately prepared. Okay, I actually am the site manager. I have no influence on, you know, whether a car's prepped fully, partly, you know, or leave that, or leave this, that and the other. Nothing like that at all. It goes in the workshop. What it needs, it needs. Okay, so you've got the warranty, you've got roadside assistance, you've got MOT insurance for the first year. Okay, so should it fail its MOT, there are items that are covered that wouldn't necessarily be covered on the warranty. We've got fantastic finance facilities. Please do inquire for full T's and C's, and the most marvellous part exchange facility, because we want your part exchange. Regardless of make, model, age, mileage, condition or MOT status, we want your part exchange. Let us know what you got. Let's see what we can do. Let us deliver that seamless, enjoyable buying experience that we all want, of course. So I want to thank you for watching the video. Just to remind you, we are a 7-day-a-week business. We don't mind responding out of hours. We're open on bank holidays. Just get in touch. Let's see what we can do. I'm a telephone person, to be honest, and that's unusual for somebody in my age, but I like to speak to people. So, you know, give us a call. If you can't get through, leave a voicemail. Even if it's out of hours, leave a voicemail. We get notified. We'll call you back. Alternatively, drop us an email. And we do have live chat, but drop us an email and we'll get in touch. But remember, we're a 7-day-a-week business, and inquire any time of the day. All right, so I want to thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, like and comment this video, and do share it with your friends, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.